We're ready. I am. You're gonna be famous.
It's gonna be fun.
I've never been first before. Like, this is a moment. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is my first time ever filming inside the liquidation store, and I am first in line. Let's see what I can find to flip on eBay for profit. Enjoy. All right, friends, welcome back. I am now home after a day of the bins. I spent probably 3 hours there, so you got about half of the footage. And then GoPro died, and I didn't bring a second battery. So, and no one wants to watch 3 hours of someone walking up and down aisles at a bin store. So hopefully I did record a lot of the stuff that I grabbed, but there was also a lot of stuff that I grabbed second half. These are things that people have either put back, or as I'm digging, things get shifted, and now the bottom stuff is now moved at the top. I know it's going to be hard to go through and watch that footage because I'm sure I'm going to see things that I walked by, and I know that's going to bug me. So I just can't think of it like that I have to just live with what I found and accept it, because that's just that's just part of it. So I've never been first at the bins, and honestly, there's not that much of an advantage, because even if it's the first 10 people in line, they can go to 10 different aisles. So being the first, I did make it a little trend to speed to the right. So I wanted to grab my cart and go straight to the right. That way, any aisles that I passed along the way, I was able to kind of see. But I know I passed those Pokemons because somebody grabbed them after I had already passed that aisle. So I didn't look thoroughly. I mean, I was just going to an aisle. You'll see that I tried to get him, like, what reseller takes the time to look something up as they're going through? I mean, I guess it could have been a personal item, but again, why would you spend the time looking it up when you need to be walking the store? So, cracks me up. I don't know if it was the same guy that looked stuff up last time I've seen him, if it was the same guy, but it's happened, and they take the time to look stuff up in that initial rush, and it just cracks me up. So I mentioned to him, hey, if you're going to put that back, come find me, because I know Pokemon cards are going to be a no-brainer, no matter what. After the fact, I did end up looking those up, and they were worth about $100. So the guy kept them. There ended up being 3 boxes in that bin throughout the day, at least 3, because they showed pictures at the end of people's haul, and 3 people had those Pokemon cards. So they were worth about $100. So yeah, it'd be nice to have grabbed them, but it's not like they were the holy grail of cards. But I did find some holy grails. I found 22 items. I think it was 22 items. I've already lost track. So 22 items, and I believe they are all for resale. One might turn out to be personal. I'm going to test it, and if I like it, I'm going to keep it. But we'll see. So let's dive right in, recapping everything that you see and grab at the bins. I fill up the cart. That is the motive. Like you've got to fill it up. You're going by your gut instinct on what you think is your butt instinct on what you think is valuable. Get in your cart and keep walking. It's speed up and down those aisles as fast as you can. And then at the end, everyone does it. You go through and you start sifting out the stuff you don't want to keep. Initially, when this bin opened, they called it hoarding, and they didn't like it, but they realized everyone does it. I can't let me think about this. I'll come back in 20 minutes. No, if you're going to think about it, you think about it while it's in your cart. You don't think about it while you're standing there wasting time. So, all right, I think you got a lot of this in the footage, but I'm going to recap it all in case you didn't. This is just going to make a really long video. Sorry. Okay, so this guy here, Chantiff, I don't know if I'm saying that right. It is a signal amplifier. Brand new. I opened it up at the testing station. It is brand spanking new. Trying to remember what the comps were. It's going to be hard to do that right now. So hubby is going to put the comps up on the screen. When I'm going through it, I'm not going through with the fine-tooth comb. I'm going through a quick search. Okay, yes, the sell-through is good. I'm going to make over $100. Keep it in the cart. $15 day. I want to make sure I'm profiting at least $100. And a few items that are going to be the 60 to 70 are items I've already sold, and they sell really fast. So I'm fine picking up smaller items when I know they're going to sell fast. So this guy, I believe, was over 100. We found some balls. These were brand new softballs. They are 12. Why do they call them 12-inch? That's not 12 inches. All right, but all jokes aside, they were a dozen of softball balls, and I believe the comps are coming in also close to $100. All right, so Avermedia, I hope I'm saying it right. The box is definitely messed up, but the actual piece is in here. It records your live gaming. That's a thing in the gaming world. So I know this brand from my husband and my sister-in-law and my husband's dad, my father-in-law, gaming family. So I know this brand. I've sold this before, and oh my goodness, can't get it back in. Again, comps I believe were around 100, but they're going to be up on the screen. A Google Nest. This one should be on film. I found it pretty early. It was open box, but it looked really clean. And those are fast sellers. This guy I've already sold before, but that one was new. This one is used. You can see it's got some dust, a little bit of scuffs on the screen. It's not destroyed by any means, but it was definitely played with for a little while. This one may end up being a personal item for my son because he's getting into gaming. So undecided because he likes to play with the Switch, and I don't know if he'll want to go from Switch to something like this. When in our day, this was the best of the best. He doesn't know that. So we'll decide if we keep it. If I sell it, I'm sure I'll still get at least $50 for that. These guys I've sold before. Raycon. This is a Bolo brand. A lot of people don't know about this brand. It's kind of a sleeper brand, but I've sold it before. So I've got these headphones. These are the ones that are about $60 to $70 a piece. And I have 2 of those. And I also grabbed an over-the-ear pair. And this one is still factory plastic sealed. So this is saran wrapped, brand spanking new, never touched, no cooties, $60, $70 flip. I found a phone. This was a G4 from Glocal Me. It's a freaking smartphone. Really good condition. Dare I say it's new. Maybe it's pre-owned. Box got destroyed, but the phone is flawless. I'll be able to put in that like IMEI number and see if it's locked. But for $15, comps were coming in over 100. So I know it was a no-brainer to grab it. This was a really, really good find. I think I found it later. I don't remember if it was on the footage or not. An S33 Aries Surf modem. It's the best modem they have out right now, so it's over $100. It is brand new. I don't feel like opening it right now, but it is brand new in there.
Hubby might still want it.
All right, hubby might keep it. We'll see. Okay, so if you are into cryptocurrency, you know what these are. They are brand new sealed, for one, and they are ledgers. Okay, I'm not the one that's into crypto. Husband is, but it's something to do with taking the currency off of the digital market and having an actual like backup of it. So I found 2 of these. He may end up keeping one as his own backup, but how many backups of the backups of the backups do you need? These boogers are worth over $100 a piece. All right. I'm going to save the best for last, and I don't remember if it's on footage. This guy, I've sold it before. This one I'm going to list it as used because it does look like it looks like it was used. But again, this brand is still worth grabbing, even used. Another one that was used. Yes, I know. People put it back. Okay, my friend Katie actually put it back because it's used. Like, yeah, it's got somebody's cooties on it. But people don't care about cooties because they can sanitize. 100%. You don't reuse the brush. The stick, you can sanitize. So it's in amazing condition. It's got I don't know what that is. It's got whatever that is still in its package. And then it still has its charger. It has its cup. It's got all of this stuff. I mean, dare I even say it's used? It's really hard to say. I don't know. Is there toothbrushes? What's in this? I think that's just a case of some kind. All right, that's probably where the brushes were. Is in that blank space here at the bottom. But that looks pretty darn flawless to me. So I'm still going to list it used because I'm not 100%, but it's in amazing condition and should still get over $100 or close to it. This guy may end up being a personal item. It's a mini keyboard. Like, how cute is that? And the keys are actually really satisfying. It feels like a really good keyboard. It is definitely used. It's going to need an alcohol wipe to clean it. It's been used for a while, but it still lights up. It looks like it'll still work. I'm going to test it, and if I like it, I'm going to keep it. If I don't keep it and try to sell it, it's still worth about $50. So for a $15 grab, that was worth it. We got a wall charger. Not a charger, a trimmer. What is this thing? A cordless detailer. It is used, I want to say. All right. I guess it's used. Yeah, I think I see a hair in there. All right. We'll call it used, but it is in really good condition and it works. Got its charger in here. All of its good stuff. So this guy, I don't remember the comps, but they'll be up on the screen. And this one, I think, had a ridiculous sell-through rate. So that guy's going to go really quick. This is going to fall off my chair. Okay. I've sold these before. This particular one, this TW820, I've sold 2 or 3 of them. Here's another one, brand new wireless microphone setup. I know they sell because I've sold them. So I'll grab those anytime I see them, especially for $15. A TI 84 Plus CE Python Edition. Brand spanking new. This is a $100 calculator. All day long. $100 calculator, brand new. This was not a good buy. I don't know what I was looking at when I was looking at comps in the store, but when I second guessed myself and went back, these are like $40 knives. The brand Zwilling, which is also known as Hinkles, I think they're the same. Steak knives, normally they would be worth grabbing, but this particular set is only worth $40. So no, I would not buy that again. We've got one here that's a little bit of a slower sale. The comps were all over. I think there was like 8 available, 4 sold. It was kind of a lower number margin, but it's small. So I'm okay having a little bit smaller margin when it's a smaller item to ship and to store. It's also really cool. So I think I had like a little personal attachment to it. It was just really neat. Some kind of pixel art thing. I don't know. It's weird. It's brand new. I took it out of the plastic just to make sure it's brand new. And yeah, it's brand spanking new. And it could be worth upwards of $150. So I got that one. And my best find of the day goes to this Cardo Freedom Bluetooth intercom. It's something to do with you either motorcycle riding or ATV riding, and you can have a Bluetooth intercom in your headset. So underneath your helmet, if you need to talk to other cars that are tailgating with you. I don't know. I don't ride, so I don't know enough about it, but there are 2 different versions. There's the single and there's the duo. This one's the single, so it's worth about $200. The duo is worth about $400. And it's in there. I took it out at the testing station. Here he is. And let's see all the stuff underneath it. Oh yeah, this guy's new. He looks pretty good to me. So, new open box and at least $200 right there. So that was my best find. But on average, we're looking at about $100 a piece. So I bought 22 items. We're looking at like $2,200 gross. I spent $350, $360 for everything after taxes. And I'll easily take home $1,500. So for 1 day's work, I'd call that pretty darn good. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I know this was a different video, probably a much longer video, but I hope to bring the GoPro out more places and you can see me out in the wild as I am sourcing. It's a lot of fun. So subscribe to the channel, thumbs up if you liked it, comment below if you like this type of content, if you have any suggestions on other places you want to see me record or types of videos you want to see. And down in the description is a free Bolo list. If you haven't grabbed it already, download it now. It's a list of top brands and top items to source in your own eBay business if you're just starting out. So grab that below. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a wonderful week. Take care.